Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today kita move to another topic. That topic is related with our previous topic, lecture 11, where we talk about the combative sports, where the main point for the combative sport, especially for the combative athletes, is to focus on how to make weight, where it is very important for them to control weight, and there are few we have learned about the safety ways in order for them to lose their weight. Okay, and then there are many techniques or what we call as strategies or plan that they should know before the weigh-in and also before the competition. So today kita akan tengok berkaitan dengan weight and body compositions. So, dia memang ada lebih kurang kaitan dengan the previous topic, but this is more on general on how there are many issues that we are going to talk about related with the weight and body composition among the athletes. So these are all the learning outcomes that you can know, okay? And we know that our body comes from the various components, and these components make up our body compositions. And it's also important for you to know how to describe the body composition, okay, the body composition and body weight, how they are measured. There are a lot of measurement and how a measurement error might occur, how this result should be interpreted, and how it relates to the performance. And learning objective number 3 is to understand how the relative need for size, which is weight, strength, and speed in particular sport, is reflected in the body composition, especially among the elite athletes. Learning objective number 4, okay, and what is the basic principles that is associated with gaining lean body mass and also how to lose body fat. There are two calculations that we're going to calculate together after this, and the most appropriate times during the yearly training cycle to change body composition and weight and be able to calculate target and minimum body weight. And lastly, we are talking about the weight loss supplements. We will consider on weight loss supplements. So we know that we have spectrum of body size. We have a spectrum of shape and they have a spectrum of composition. Kita tahu bahawa athlete, when we talk about the weight of the athlete and the weight of the general populations, they might be different. Different because of what? We know that most of the athletes, okay, they have a lot of muscle mass compared to our general populations. Maybe they have a higher body weight compared to us, but that kind of weight is actually proper for the certain type of sports. Okay, and we know that we all change in many ways, both the male and the female. Semakin kita meningkat umur, okay, they have a changes in our weight, in our height, or we can see in our body compositions. We know that towards the end of kalau untuk perempuan also it's not just the age but also in terms of gender also they have a different in terms of body compositions. So now before kita move to specifically on the athletes, kita akan understand dulu the weight and the body composition. Okay, actually what is body mass? And what is body weight? And what is body composition? Anyone can guess? Is it the same body mass and body weight? Is it body weight is the same as body composition? Actually, body mass and body weight, sometimes people bila cakap pasal body mass, kalau you perasan in our last lecture, in my lecture note, I always use the body mass. But actually, body mass is same as body weight. But in terms of real definition, body mass berbeza dengan body weight. Okay, for example, if we go to another planet or Marikh, okay, our body weight will be different if we are in Earth. And somehow orang kata when we are in Marikh, okay, kalau kita kat Marikh, berat kita adalah lebih ringan berbanding dengan dekat Earth. Okay. However, although they are different in terms of body weight, but in terms of our body mass, it's just the same. Kita punya body mass sama saja walaupun dekat Earth or dekat Mare. So sometimes kita kata body mass dengan body weight dari segi in terms tu berbeza lah tetapi kebanyakan buku teks they said that they use interchangeably. Okay, they sometimes guna body mass or sometimes body weight, but body composition is different lah body composition yang kita akan tengok dari segi the distribution of fat free mass, the distribution of fat mass in our body. And when we talk about body compositions, they have a body's chemical and also molecular composition. And basically, okay, our general model of body composition, we have a chemical model, we have anatomical model, and then we have a two compartment model. So usually kalau dalam athlete ni, we are concentrate on two compartment model. Okay, what is the two compartment model? So these are the one. Okay, chemical model, they're very chemical. They have the distribution of fat, protein, carbohydrate, water, and also mineral. That is what we call a chemical model. When we talk about anatomical model is very precise. We talk about the adipose tissue, the muscles, the organs, the bones, and also other composition in our body. But okay, kalau dalam atlet ni, okay, diorang salah concentrate on these two part which is the fat mass and also fat free mass. So kita akan belajar whether the fat free mass or lean body mass it just sama ke tak lean body mass dengan fat free mass pun kita akan belajar lepas ni So okay, and when we talk about body weight and composition, selalunya kalau dalam atlet it is related to performance and also the appearance in certain sports and for certain sports this body weight and composition is very important in terms of the appearance, especially the bodybuilder. Okay, this is very important for them to have a cantik punya a proper body composition. And but we learned the previous topic where certain sports they are very concerned on the body weight. For example, wrestling, judo, taekwondo, and etc. And somehow there are certain sports they are very concerned on the body weight, and we have learned also in the previous topic where for certain athletes they took a very drastic change in terms of the body weight. So salah satu cara yang paling bahaya adalah dia makan diuretic method dia makan ubat-ubat pil diuretic, or they go for the sauna, or they go for the one that is a very dangerous for the health. However, we have to make sure to inform to the athletes that actually they need fat. Where in our body we need to have a minimum of body fat percentage. A minimum body fat is very important because this fat is very crucial or is needed for the proper physiological functioning. Nanti kita akan tengok apa body fat ni for male and also for female. But for female, this body fat is very important. Although kita tahu bahawa kan body fat ni memang sangat tinggi dekat perempuan berbanding dengan lelaki. And usually when we come on the body weight, the easiest way is we use the BMI. But we have to alert that we have to be cautious that this BMI is actually not a proper way or not an accurate way, especially for the athlete. In order for them to know to characterize the body composition, especially in the muscular people. And we talk about muscular people, which is the athlete. This is the one that I mentioned just now about the body mass. Okay, what is the difference between mass and weight? But actually, body mass and body weight is just the same. But however, we know that the body weight is affected by the gravity, but not the mass. Body fat, when we talk about just now yang kita kata kita kena ada minimum body fat because it's very important for physiological functioning. So this essential body fat for men and for female, 3% that is the minimum of the essential body fat for the male, and 12% for the female. So the essential body fat for the male is 3% and the essential body fat for the female is 12%. And out of the 12% in the woman, this essential fat is specifically for the sex specific, or what we call as a hormone or reproductive function, which is approximately 9%. That's why to those yang kita dah belajar dulu, especially among the anorexic people, they mostly have a problem in terms of the menstrual cycle. Yeah, most the athlete, especially the female athlete, they have a problem in terms of the body fat composition, where this body fat is actually can affect their menstrual cycle. That's why kalau untuk perempuan ni, this kind of essential fat is very very important. And if you can see this reference male, okay, for example, this is among the age of 20 and 24. We can see here where the average of the height is 174 centimeter, where the body mass, or what we call as a body weight, when we talk about body mass here, is a body weight is a 70 gram. Out of that 70 gram, okay, they have like 88.1% or 61.7 kilogram is a lean body mass, okay, and 44.7% is a muscles, 14.9% is a bone, and the rest is a body fat. Okay, when you compare to male, okay, the male and the female, the woman, okay, the same age group with shorter than the man, which is 164 centimeters. Okay, the body mass or the body weight is about 57 kilogram, but out of the 85% is lean body mass. But you can see here the total body fat is quite higher compared to the male. Although berat dia ringan kan, kita nampak berat dia ringan, the body mass is lower than the female than the male, but in terms of the body fat is higher than the male. And out of this total of 15.3%, as I mentioned just now, 12% is for the essential body fat, and out of 12%, the 9% is very, very important. So that 9%, 5 to 9% is a sex-specific fat, which is this very important for the breast and genitals, for the lower body subcutaneous, for the intramuscular and others. And we have essential fat is 4 to 7%, like bone marrow, spinal cord, liver, heart, and etc. So this is for the female. So when we compare about male and female, and we can see here there is a difference in terms of the fat content, where you can see the total fat content for the male is only 15% compared to female 27%, and in terms of the lean body mass, in terms of the body mass, the man is higher compared to the female. And another thing that we need to know is about the subcutaneous, about the storage fat. We have two types of fat. We have a subcutaneous fat and also visceral fat.